Khun-chang, the multimillionaire mogul. Khun-pang is one of the most famous works of old Thai literature. This folk epic was first developed in oral form for popular performance with lashings of romance, adventure, violence, farce, and magic. The plot is a love story set against war and ending in high tragedy, and illustrates the people's way of life, human in nature, and society. Birth is a significant period for the woman as a mother. In Khun-pang, the birth ceremonies are described thoroughly during the births of Khun-chang. It appears formerly existed a belief that at the time of conception, the pregnant woman usually has a strange dream. The dream is considered a sign to inform her in advance whether the child in her womb would be a boy or a girl, whether it had good or bad characteristics, and what sort of person it would be in the future when it grows up. In Khun-pang, the story of the birth of Khun-chang is described as follows. At the beginning of every pregnancy, people during the Ayutthaya period believed that when a mother had a strange and curious dream, one must relate the dream to someone who knows how to interpret it. Interpreting dreams is considered a good thing because if the dreamer has a dream that seems bad to them, it causes them to worry and uneasiness. But a person who interprets their dream is more likely to feel relieved. This applies only to people who believe that dreams are signs of good or evil. If one does not believe in it, it will be a different matter, as in the case of Thong, Khun-chang's mother. Before giving birth to Khun-chang she made a dream. When Thong was asleep, she rolled and tossed, spoke in her sleep, and dreamed that a male elephant died and rolled down a steep bank. It bloated up, and its head rotted and sent forth a foul odor. It was a bald pelican that came flying aimlessly from the great forest. It took the elephant in its beak and laid it down, entering the main house where she slept. In the dream, she called the bird, "Come here, you old bald fellow." She took hold of the bald creature and happily embraced the bird and the elephant. When she awoke, she straightway woke up her husband. She vomited and trembled, unable to restrain herself. The foul odor of the elephant and the bird clung to her. She retched and cried, "Hawk, hawk, I beg you, thump on my neck." Khun-chang, Khun-chang's father, was very alarmed. He got up, his eyes bulging, and stroked and massaged his wife's neck with his hand till she recovered from her nausea. Then Thong told her dream. Khun-chang interpreted the dream. "You will get pregnant, nothing is wrong. Our child will be a boy, according to the prediction, like the big pelican that came carrying an elephant in its beak. He will have a bald head from birth and be very rich. He will be wealthy and prosperous, my love, but this child of ours will disgrace us." Khun-chang had been bald and plump since childhood. His father worked for the government division tasked with caring for elephants by the king. Khun-chang lost his father at a young age after a bandit murdered him and plundered his riches. He was a millionaire in Suphanburi. Khun-chang and Khun-pang, Plai Ku, grew up in Suphanburi and became friends when they were 5. At some point in their adolescent lives, both Khun-chang and Khun-pang took part in a ritual, making a pact to seal their friendship forever. After their respective fathers passed away a few years later, however, each went his way in pursuit of their destiny. Khun-chang was wealthy, with numerous capital and valuable assets. He was born into a wealthy family due to the good deed he did in his previous life. Khun-chang gives fortune in business, wealth, and courtship. Khun-chang was a prosperous elephant herder of the royal courts who is portrayed in Thai legend. Why would monks and archon like to make Khun-chang statues and amulets? Because Khun-chang can help you with great wisdom in trade and increase your wealth and treasured possessions. The Khun-pang amulet is less representative of such than the Khun-chang. If you want to become a tycoon, there is no superior deity to worship than the Khun-chang. Khun-chang is one of the legendary characters from the Thai folk epic Khun-pang, which is based on true historical facts. This is because, in the story, Khun-pang is significantly poorer than Khun-chang. Khun-chang was wealthy, well-known, and well-liked as a donor due to his enormous riches. Those who worship Khun-chang think he will give great fortune, position, compassion, and popularity to them. The most prominent part of Khun-chang is that he can assist you in making money. For Khun-pang, Amulet legend has it that Khun-pang is a brave and charming Thai warrior who stole the hearts of many ladies during that time. In a long time past, masters created amulets with the image of Khun-pang on them and hoped that it would imbue the wearer with courage on the battlefield, which the charms provide. Naturally, ladies will be so impressed by his heroic deeds and flock to him. This is how it gets started. After some time, some of the masters make and consecrate the Khun-pang amulets intending to make them an amulet for good metta charm, loving-kindness. Based on the legend, Khun-pang and Khun-jong are considered mortal enemies of each other of their passionate courtship. If you have both of their amulets, it is better to avoid not wearing them together at the same time. Now let us chant the preliminary prayer. Before chanting to any Thai Buddhist statue or amulet, first, chant 3 times of this initial mantra. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. นะเรียกเงินโมเรียกทองพุทธเรียกเข้าทาเรียกของยะไหลมากองเงินทองไหลมาขุนช้างนำมาอาคาฉาหินะมะพัทธะนะเรียกเงินโมเรียกทองพุทธเรียกเข้าทาเรียกของยะไหลมากองเงินทองไหลมาขุนช้างนำมาอาคาฉาหินะมะพัทธะนะเรียกเงินโมเรียกทองพุทธเรียกเข้าทาเรียกของยะไหลมากองเงินทองไหลมาขุนช้างนำมาอาคาฉาหิ
May Khun-jong bless you with lots of money and great wisdom in trade, increase your wealth and fortune, and bestow treasure upon you.